Hey Wildcats, welcome back to another episode of Wildcat TV on Comcast 15. I'm Liana Garcia, and starting off, we'll be going straight to Grayson on Wildcat TV's recent visit to KMBC.
Hey Wildcats, we're here at the KMBC 9 news station in Kansas City. We got the chance to talk to Pete Grigsby and Jackson Kurtz. We had a great time at KMBC 9. We even got to talk to some of the familiar faces that we see on the news. We're here with Jackson Kurtz, who is an anchor and reporter here at KMBC 9. So, how did you get into local news?
So I did this media program in high school, super fun. It was kind of like more like Saturday Night Live, so not really that. But then I went to KU and I got really involved in journalism at KU.
So what was the start of your journey in broadcast journalism?
I got a job in Savannah, Georgia, and man, it was live, man, in Savannah, Georgia. There was so much news going on and national news. I started there and I was there for 3 years. That's kind of how I started. I started anchoring towards the end there, and I wanted to come back to Kansas City, be closer to family, and so I'm like, oh my God, I got to go to Channel 9. And I mean, just like Brian Busby, Len Dawson, Aaron Kornacki, I mean, Chris Ketz, these were people that everybody, grew up watching. So it was an honor to come here, and I loved it since.
We're here with Mr. Grigsby, who is our live meteorologist here at KMBC 9. So have you always had an interest in being a meteorologist, and if so, where'd you get your start?
Well, growing up, I had a fascination with science. That was probably my favorite subject in high school. And then I also loved the art of broadcasting. So by the time I got to college, I wanted to put those two together, and it came up as being meteorology and television.
What are some of the challenges in being a meteorologist with something as unpredictable as weather?
Well, the predictions can get a little challenging at times. I think the most stressful part is not so much the forecasting, but when we deal with let's say tornadoes. I would say that to me is probably a little more stressful than the daily forecasting. So I actually enjoy forecasting quite a bit. I get to do it on a daily basis and find out if I'm right or wrong the next day.
Thank you, Mr. Grigsby and KMBC 9 for having us. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Grayson. And speaking of visits, GTV and ETV paid us a visit recently. Off to Lauren and Rena for more.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Lauren. And I'm Rena. Today we're here at Brittany Hill visiting our friends in Eagle TV to see what they thought about visiting our studio. Let's see what they have to say.
We wanted to know what it was like for them to come to the high school, what they took away from their visit, and what they're looking forward to for Wildcat TV.
I'm excited to grow my experience of what I already know and elevate it to the next level. I took away making our interviews better and how to make it more interesting and fun and enjoyable for our viewers. I thought it was really fun to see where I was going to go to school for the next 4 years, and I just really enjoyed seeing the Mr. Marble and all the students.
A major thing I'm looking forward to with Wildcat TV is just better equipment. Takeaway I had is to just kind of make interviews seem more interesting, maybe with a voiceover, or some B-roll playing in the background, something like that. It was kind of intimidating, to be honest. It was really big, so I don't know how I'm going to get around, but, I'll figure it out.
We had so much fun with Eagle TV, and we can't wait for them to come back. That's it, Wildcats, and back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Lauren and Rena. Next up is Avery with One Act Info. Take it away, Avery.
In a couple of months, our Blue Springs High School Theater Department will be presenting student-directed One Acts. The directors for this event include Philip Berrigan, Xavier Dole, Logan Baxter, Ethan Fisk, Jordan Blackburn, Jonathan Jackson, and Jesse Potts. Make sure to mark your calendars for April 12th. This has been Avery Gamble, Wildcat TV.
Thanks, Avery. And speaking of theater, the choir recently went on a trip to New York to perform on Broadway. Off to Ethan for more.
Hey Wildcats. Recently our choir went to New York to perform for Children of Eden. Let's go take a look at some more.
Trip was really fun. I really enjoyed getting to spend time with a lot of my friends. Being able to perform on Broadway with people like Norm Lewis was an incredible honor, and overall it was a really good trip.
I had a lot of fun taking pictures and hanging out with all of my friends, and we got to go see Wicked, which was super cool. We got to go up to the top of the Rockefeller Center, which was really fun, and the views up there were gorgeous. It was a lot of fun.
It was overall a great experience. We left really early in the morning and we got to go see some pretty cool things. We got to go see Wicked one night, and that was an amazing experience. Then the next night we got to go see Blue Man Group. Fantastic. It was a fun party. Loved seeing the people and loved the interactions that we got to have with them. Just a great experience in general, and it was so much fun.
I'm glad I got to experience this and hang out with some of my friends, and I'm sure other people did too. I'm Ethan Fisk, signing off for Wildcat TV. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Ethan. You know, New York City was fun, but all the traveling and jet lag made me mess up my sleep schedule. Off to commercials while I go take a quick nap.
Are you looking for that sweet treat? Come check us out at Culver's where we have fresh frozen custard and more. Come see us at Culver's on South 7 Highway in Blue Springs.
Yeah!
Half lemonade, half ice cream. New frosted lemonade starting at 240 calories.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Bragg with Country Financial. My wife and I and our family live in Blue Springs. In fact, my wife is a teacher in the school district. When it comes to covering your needs for auto, home, business, and life insurance, we can help you out through Country Financial. We offer auto discounts for teachers, students with good grades, police officers, firefighters, and EMTs. We have very competitive rates, and it's worth a phone call to find out how much you can save. Call us at 816-795-6340 or come by our office just off AA Highway in Grain Valley.
Let Big Frog outfit your clubs and teams and help your fundraisers and more by creating your very own online store with professional help from Big Frog. First, select the gear, artwork, and options for your store. Second, Big Frog builds your online store to match your branding. Third, promote your new online store to your team, parents, and fans by sharing a link. Your store is open 24/7. And, best of all, you are never stuck with leftover inventory. Products are made as orders are received. Get started today. Contact Big Frog at Independence at 816-795-1115.
Welcome back, Wildcats. We now go straight to Gabby on the new football field.
Hey Wildcats, you might have already noticed, but our football field here in Peave Stadium has had a massive overhaul. So let's take it to Coach Paulson with some more information.
We got a new field here at PV Stadium. I'm very excited about the new turf we got. It's been about 12 years since we had a field redone. The reason we got it done was the impact testing, which has to do with concussions and injuries. The numbers were testing lower than we had liked. They were still passing with flying colors, but lower than we'd like. So the district decided to buy us and South a new field. This field is a lot softer. When you come walk on it, you'll notice right away that it's a lot softer, and obviously we did some upgrades to it. We added some color in the end zone, added some gold on the outside so it really pops, and we're really excited about getting to play on this next year.
This decision to replace both our football field here in Peave Stadium and at South was a great opportunity to keep the students safe and active. This new field will benefit all the sports groups such as the football team and the marching band. Here's to a new season, this time on fresh turf. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Gabby. And speaking of the new football field, we have yet to cover sports. Off to Michael with the winter sports wrap-up.
Starting off with our sports winter wrap-up, we're going to start off with boys basketball. The boys had an amazing win against their crosstown rivals South last Thursday. The Jacks had beaten the Cats 3 previous times this season. In the winner-go-home game in the first round of districts, the Cats won, outscoring the Jaguars 17-4 in overtime to secure the amazing victory. At the time of this video, they haven't had their game versus Hickman, but we'll report on that next episode. Great job. For girls basketball, sadly we lost to Rockbridge 40-67 last Wednesday. Coach Spigarelli stated that it was great to work with the two seniors, Caitlin Lagerman and Jayla Cornelius, and that the team executed offense at a high level. Now to swim. The girls swim team recently went to conference where they placed 3rd overall as a team. with the highlights being that Allie Graham won honorable mention in all-state diving, and Vanessa Van Hosen and Lexi Ween swam lifetime best times. On the wrestling team recently went to state on February 23rd, with the highlights being that Greg Dillon medaled 4th in state. And for girls wrestling, Aria Bartholomew was a qualifier for state and made academic all-state. Great work. That's all for sports today. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Michael. Spring is now starting, which means more sports are starting up. Off to Keelan and Aurora for more.
Wildcats, Keelan Johnson here.
And I'm Aurora Jordan.
As the spring season approaches, that means it's time for some spring sports.
Let's go ask the coaches what they're most looking forward to this season.
Hi guys, this is Coach B. I'm the head girls soccer coach. One of the things I'm really looking forward to this year is new year, new season. We are really hoping to improve on our overall record from last year. We have a lot of new freshmen that I am super excited to work with. And not only are we going to work hard, but I'm hoping to have some fun in there too.
Hi, my name is Gwen Hall, and I'm coaching for the first time this year at Blue Springs High School for the tennis team. I've coached for over 30 years, but this is my first year at Blue Springs. My husband's the activities director, and I'm filling in a role this year. And so far, I'm really excited. We've got a lot of great athletes, and we've got a few returning seniors that have done really well. So we're excited for the season to get started, and we'd love to have fans out on the court cheering for us. I'd like to introduce my associate coach here. This is Coach Hope Wesley, and you want to say a few words?
Yeah, so I'm Coach Wesley, and I teach at the high school. I teach math, and I've actually coached cross country here for a couple years now, but this is my first year in tennis. I'm excited to learn more about tennis just because that is not a sport that I have really gotten to learn a lot about. So I'm excited to see what this season brings, and the kids had fun yesterday on our first day of spring practice. And like Coach Hull said, we'd like to see some people come out and support them.
This season, I'm just really excited to get started. We've been going for 2 days now. It's our first week. And so, just kind of the getting out of the preseason and getting actually into the season. Meets are going to start up here at the end of March. And so seeing what people have and how we're going to do once we get into competition. That's really what I'm excited for this year.
Right this time of year, just most excited to get out with the guys and see what improvements guys have made in the off season. We always have a few surprises that take a big step forward, and we had our first day of practice yesterday and saw some good things and some things we need to improve on. But it's always cool to see a team take shape as the year goes on and progress with a bunch of new guys. We only have one senior, so we're pretty young. So that means we have a good chance to grow as a team.
We're looking forward to the 2024 season because we came off such a strong year last year. Our girls placed second at state and scored the most points in school history. So we've got some experienced top contenders coming back. Got a strong senior class.
Hey, I'm Coach Duvall. I'm a baseball coach here at Blue Springs High School. This season we've got a great group of seniors. We've got a senior class that's got a few 4-year starters, a couple more 3-year starters. Last year we ended our season in the state quarterfinal, and this year we're looking forward to getting back to the Final Four for the first time since 2007. So got a really good shot, got a really good group of guys, and just looking forward to getting after it.
Thank you to all the coaches, and good luck this season to all the teams. I'm Keelan Johnson.
And I'm Aurora Jordan.
And back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Keelan and Aurora. After this commercial break, we'll be having more details on prom fundraising. Off to commercials.
Your home is your castle. Are pests invading your castle? Let Moxie Pest Control help protect your home from invading armies of pests. We create a moat around your home to protect it from superhighway of pests trying to invade your castle. Get your throne back. Make pests a thing of the past with Moxie Pest Control. See how at killbugsfast.com.
My name is Chelsea. I've been coming here since I was 15, which is not too long ago. No, I've been coming here since I was 15, and I love coming to Dahlquist Dental. I feel comfortable here. I'm never anxious or worried about any of the care I'm going to receive here, which is actually a big deal for me. I've been to a lot of dentists. Dr. Ryan is always meticulous, and he's very careful and thorough, and I really, really love that about here.
librarian, and I scout.
I'm a teacher, and I scout.
I'm a nurse, and I scout.
I'm a secretary, and I scout.
I'm a student, and I scout.
I am the director, and I scout.
Open weekdays 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday 7 to 5, Sunday 7 to 2.
Needing some work done on your car? Either maintenance or repair, come to Randy's Personal Auto Service. We are a family-owned and operated auto repair service in Blue Springs. You might be wondering, do we have experience? Well, we've been helping students and teachers like you in the Blue Springs area for 30 years. We service most makes and models for regular maintenance, safety inspections, brakes, heating and AC repair, engine repair, tires, diagnostics, steering and suspension, alignment, and more. We also have secured overnight parking to keep your vehicle safe. Give us a call at 816-224-3217 for your next service or repair. Randy's Personal Auto Service. Quality service at a fair price.
Welcome back, Wildcats. Let's now go to Annie for more information on prom fundraising.
Hey Wildcats, have you ever wanted to pie one of your teachers in the face? Well, now's your chance. During Wildcat Hour, your prom committee will be walking around school with boxes to represent each teacher. The box you donate to is the teacher you want to pie in the face. Each dollar you put in is one paper with your name in the raffle. The more you donate, the better chance you have to pie a teacher. The teacher with the most money will be pied in the face. All donations will be going towards prom. The last days to donate will be March 4th and 5th. Teachers will be pied on Wednesday, March 6th, and will be shown on Wildcat TV next Monday, March 11th. So stay tuned.
Well, Wildcats, this concludes our episode for this week. I'm Liana Garcia, and remember, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. Woo!